हे गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल लिव लाइफ विद जया। तो कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? उम्मीद करती हूँ आप लोग अच्छे होंगे, मज़े में होंगे। एंड एज वी नो दैट ईयर 2021 हैज़ कम टू एन एंड एंड वी आर ऑल हेयर टू वेलकम ईयर 2022। बट 2021 मेरे लिए एक बहुत ही स्पेशल सा साल रहा है बिकॉज आई हैव लर्न लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स फ्रॉम दिस ईयर which I'm going to implement in the year 2022 because I'm a self-growing person. So I do mistakes, then I learn from them. That what I am. So I just thought to share my 2021 experience with you, what I have learned, what I have achieved, so that maybe few of my experience can help you change your perceptions, make you people more positive. So, and yes, being in this world of digital life where I even use digital appliances and everything, but yeah, I'm a bit old fashioned person, so I like to write, make notes on this. That's what I am. So I just thought to share some of my experience with you which I had in last year. So number one was review the last year. So in last year many amazing things happened with me, few very negative things happened with me. So I would so what I think that in this one should look back, see what mistakes we did in our life, to be very positive, to learn from those mistakes, and then to see that what were our resolutions, what goals we were able to achieve, and to celebrate those things that at least we can do that. So in that case I have divided it into three parts. First of all, one was the goal spot that I always number one is I always think that what were my goals for the year 2021, what I wanted to achieve, how much I have achieved all those my goals. And like I am a full-time mother, so I always have these things in my mind that in year 2021 I would give all my time to my kid, but also give time to myself. I would not ignore my kid, because sometimes when I'm a full-time mother, I have to give all my time to her. So sometimes when I mean, for example, in the night, I always try to do some storytelling with her, which sometimes I forget. So there's a guilt, or I try to spend more time with her, but because I'm handling everything all by myself, I get limited time. So those things I just want that in the year 2022 I would like to improve it, to give more time to my kid, to spend more time with her. Then the other thing is the gratitude list. In this year 2021, I met so many nice people, and they helped me so many ways that I couldn't express my gratitude to them. So I'm very thankful, and I always make a gratitude list of people so that I could implement those things in my life. I could also help people, help society. So making gratitude list is very important in the other way. uh, then the second thing which I did in this year 2021 was, this thing I did, I started doing decluttering. So I remember when I I think in the year 2021, maybe in the mid, I started doing decluttering. So decluttering is very important because I feel like there are so many things which are lying here and there which are no use for us. Whether I start decluttering, whether I start decluttering my bedroom or my wardrobe or my kitchen, or I start doing in my kitchen, living room. There are so many things in our life which are lying here and there which has no use. So I think if you start decluttering, then the best thing is that you can give those things to the society who really need these things, or maybe you can donate these things. So and not only the physical things which you can declutter, you can also start decluttering all your digital decluttering is also very important. That sometimes the unnecessary photos, files, apps, documents, you can easily declutter it, which I did. So in the year 2021 I started doing that. So whatever excessive clothes I have, I just started keeping it aside. My clothes, my kids' clothes, even the shoes, or any kind of home decor item which I don't want more, or maybe all the few kitchen appliances which I think, or maybe few of the masalas which have got expired, which goes out of the mind. So I try to donate those things. I try to donate my clothes here and there, or sometimes all those books also, which you can donate to the library nearby, which is very helpful to the society. So these things you can do a lot. Apart from that, the third thing which I feel is to check on your finances. That if you are a working person, then you can keep these things in your mind, that how much you're earning, where you're doing expenditure, how much you're earning from your actual income, and then maybe your side income. And you can also invest it on different investing in passive incomes kind of things. So maybe you can invest in any company's mutual funds, fixed deposit, or you can start investing for your child's education, for the college education. So these things are also few of my goals, or I learned these things in the year 2021. Then fourth is to give back. To give back is very important. So like you can do some charity work. You can give donations to your nearby institute or your nearby orphanage, or you can even donate to any of the associations who are related with any kids, which is a very say it's a very pure soulful work to donate, to give back to your society. Like sometimes I donate my kids books. I give them to the nearby library, or I give small donations to her schools also, because here in America we get an opportunity to donate. We get an opportunity to donate to a lot of school activities, which will give back to the society. So you can do that. The fifth thing which I feel is more important is our health. We always try to ignore our health. So that's the one thing which I have learned. Even I won't say I have learned in this year 2021. This thing I have learned when I shifted to America. So here we always do a yearly checkup, which is very important, which you all should do. That brings a positive note to the year end, that if you are perfectly fine, then it's a very positive thing for you. But if there are small problems, then you can work on it. So like for me, the yearly checkup which I did was, I went to my dentist and I had my teeth checkup, and then I have my whole body checkup. So yeah, I'm very happy, and with a positive note, I could start year 2021 that I'm perfectly all right, I'm fine. Then the other thing is developing hobbies. As you know that this year I have started my YouTube channel. So this year is going to be very special for me, because I feel like you should always work on your hobbies, what you like to do most. I think if you follow your passion, then it's easy for you. I mean, it gives you a satisfaction. You develop yourself more. And in this year, because of this global pandemic, when I'm where I cannot go to my homeland. So like I am from India, so it's been a huge time I couldn't go to my homeland. I couldn't meet with my parents and my friends who are very close to me. In fact, I always talk with them on phone, and they always miss me. They ask me that when you are coming, and we all are somewhere. There's a chaos that when we'll go, there's a sadness somewhere inside which works. So I think the best way is to develop some of your hobbies, to do something which you like the most. Like if you're continuing seeing my channel, then you will see that in this year I have started my YouTube channel. I have shared so many of home decor ideas. I started doing all kind of paintings, whether it's a Madhubani painting or the Varli one. And I'm not any kind of professional person. I have learned all these things slowly from internet, from different other YouTube channels. So somewhere it gave me, in starting, I would say it was giving me a peace of mind that yeah, I could divert myself in a different direction, because obviously that was a situation when the schools were shut down, and the people were asked to do work from home. So that was creating a very chaos kind of environment, because everyone needs their space of time. So initially I was getting too much irritated because of all these things, because we cannot go out, and especially being a mom of 5-year-old kid, it's a bit challenge. It was a quite big challenge for me, not only to keep myself positive, to energize myself, but also to give some kind of task to my child, because she was also getting very irritated. She was like, because I couldn't imagine any kind of environment which I would have got in her age. But because she was also suffering from all these things, so I thought that why not to develop certain kind of hobbies which will keep me motivated. It will give me a self satisfaction. It will, and it, once when you are, I mean, once when you do such kind of things which gives you peace of mind, then you can think a lot of ideas for your loved ones, you know. And then I started doing this all painting works. This all what I did, whether it's a canvas art or the Madhubani painting or any kind of work. Or I also started doing baking. I started creating a new cuisine for my family. So when I did these small kind of things, give on one hand they gave me mental peace, and on the other hand, I think it gives me an immense confidence. It boosts up my personality. And then this thing happened, the YouTube channel, where I thought that I'll do something with my kid. I mean, where she will also feel a part of it. And I think initially I started just to document some of the memories which was with me and her. So yeah, the developing hobbies is also one of the positive things which I'm going to continue in the year 2022. Another thing, I think before of all these developing hobbies and creating YouTube channel, another thing which was very important was doing exercise. So I thought this will be one of my goal of year 2021 was to start exercise, and I'm thankful. This goal, what I started was completely motivated by my husband, because he was the one who first took the initiative. So we started. So it was not something like we did a very harsh kind of. We did a very harsh kind of exercise from the starting. So we took some baby steps. So first we started doing some early morning walks. Then we did some evening morning walks, and then he was the one who introduced yoga to my life, and it completely changed me. I mean, you won't imagine that all household work before doing all, I mean, if you walk for 30 minutes in a day, completely change yourself. Because I remember that when I was not doing any such kind of activities, walking, yoga, I don't know, because being a mother of a 6-year child, she was like, I have to all the time. Thankfully now the schools are open, but before, when the schools were also closed, it was a challenge for me to involve her in a lot of things, to keep creating habits in her which will be positive for her, because she was also getting out of way, and like asking me every day. She used to ask me a lot of questions that, mama, when the things will be normal, when I can play with my friends. So I think the key of me to keep myself calm, and today what I am, is, I think, meditation, yoga. It has completely changed my life. Before that, I think being a mother, more than physical work, my challenge was more on mentally, because I was very much I don't know, all my household works, then involving my child in those things, creating some good habits in her, in everywhere. More than physical, I would say there was more mental stress. And in the evening, I remember when I used to have a cup of tea with my husband, I always used to say to him that I'm feeling very tired. In the evening only I started feeling tired. How I'm going to do because I always also had this thing in my mind that I have to give a bath to my baby. I have to before putting her into bed, I should do a bedtime story with her. So how I'm going to do? But I don't know, it created a magic when he just said to me that let's start doing meditation, let's start doing yoga, let's start doing exercise. So so both of us started doing yoga. We were not that much yoga expert. I mean, my husband is the one, he knows more than me. So he said to me that, let's start with Surya Namaskar, nothing else. So we both started doing Surya Namaskar. He actually taught me how to do it. And once when I start doing that, then he just said to me, now Jaya, let's start walking. We will walk, daily in the evening we'll start walking. And then that span of time, maybe 1 hour, we just used to walk and talk our how are all things what happened the whole day. I used to share my whole day things with him. He used to share his office kind of thing. And that 1 hour when we walk, I mean, that thing created a magic in our life. Not only it helped me to reduce my mental stress, but physically I was feeling so fit. You won't believe I reduced a lot of weight. I mean, like, I had around, I would say, during pandemic I had a weight of like 64. And then by following this, by doing yoga on daily basis, and by walking, at least I started with 1 hour. By walking 1 hour daily, my weight reduced from 64 to 54. So it just did wonders for me. And I because, and I don't know how it happened, because I never had that thing that I have to reduce the weight. The only thing when I which I when I started doing this was just to cut down some of my mental stress. But it helped like a magic to me. It worked like a magic to me, that cutting my cutting my mental stress, what it did was it helped me to reduce my weight. And once, this is chain reaction. When you just reduce your weight, what happens, you're automatically, your eating habits your eating habits go in a right track. Because when you start looking, start comparing from your back, that okay, by doing yoga or by exercise, now I'm feeling fit and fine, I'm feeling bit relaxed, oh my god, I'm reducing weight, then automatically you will stop eating outside food. You will try to eat healthy food. I'm not saying that I have completely stopped it, of course not. I eat on weekends. I mean, I keep Saturday or Sunday 2 days when I give relaxation to myself. I don't cook on those days. So we go out, we eat something or the other. But mostly on those 5 days, in the evening, before doing all those exercise and yoga, in the evening when I used to get devastated, and I was like, feeling very tired, I couldn't do anything, let's order food outside. That completely stopped me. And then, one evening I was discussing this thing with my husband, that wow, how come it, like, an exercise completely changed our life. So this is one of my goal, which I'm going to definitely follow in my future also, in the year 2022. And the last but not the least is plan for your new year 2022. So I have the plans, like, to continue my hobbies and to adapt with the with changing environment. So yeah, so these are I think one of my resolution, which I feel that I will continue to do my exercise, continue my yoga, I will continue to eat healthy food. I could bit cheat also on weekends. And yeah, but yoga and exercise I would continue. That two things I would like to continue. Even I would like to continue my hobbies, which I'm developing these days, because it gives me an immense satisfaction. It gives me a positive environment. It helps me. It has completely changed my personality. And being in this year 2021, I would be very, I don't know whether it is, maybe for others it may be a hard period, even for me. But the positive thing in this year which happened with me is I got to spend a lot of time with my husband, and his perception towards life has completely changed my life. I mean, he always said to me that, Jaya, do whatever you like to do. I mean, what follow your passion. No worries what the society thinks of you. You should always follow your passion, do those things which actually you want to do, not to show to the people that, what I mean, that instead of showing to the people that yes, I can do this, I can do that, that's not actual person. आपको वो काम करना चाहिए जिसमें you feel happy, you feel like yes, I love to do this, so I would do this, I won't please others to do this. So I think if you implement these things in your life, I feel it has changed my life completely. It has changed my life, my family's life. It has made me a bit good mother, because you cannot be a perfect mother, you cannot be a perfect wife, you cannot be a perfect person. Every day you learn, every day one should learn. It brings positive vibes in my life, in our life. And you know, if you have the positive vibes in your life, you can change the society, because you will add some positivity to the people around you. So hope you like my this journey of 2021, and maybe if you have you have learned something, or maybe I mean, if you want to share your feedbacks with me, how do you feel, or your any experience with me, because I just shared what I felt this year gave to me. This year was full of challenges, positive, and yes, another thing which me I think I have learned from this year is forgiveness. Forgiveness is very important. This year was bad for everyone. I won't lie, I had a few huge fight with a lot of my people. For I have a huge fight with my loved ones. There were huge misunderstanding, and initially I was very disturbed of it. But yeah, lately I thought that the best way to, I mean, not only not when you forgive some person or some people what they did to you, it not only gives, I think, mostly it gives peace to yourself, you know. If you, I mean, like, it's better that you forget everything, move on to your life, because when you don't forgive a person, or if you don't apply this forgiveness principle in your life, then what happens that you don't harm that person, you harm yourself, right? ये मैं एक और बार बोलना चाहूँगी कि अगर आपके साथ किसी ने कोई गलती की है, तो प्लीज़ आप उसको फॉरगिव कर दीजिए, क्योंकि जब आप उसको फॉरगिव नहीं करते हैं तो पता है क्या होता है, आप उसको चोट नहीं दे रहे होते हैं, आप खुद को हार्म कर रहे होते हैं। बिकॉज एवरी टाइम यू थिंक अबाउट दैट कि अगर मैंने ऐसा किया होता तो शायद ऐसा नहीं होता, या फिर उसने ऐसा किया होता तो ऐसा नहीं होता। सो दैट थिंग यू शुड फॉरगिव फॉर योर सेल्फ, फॉर योर मेंटल पीस, और देन यू विल सी द मैजिक दैट लाइक दिस योर लाइफ विल बी कम्प्लीटली चेंज्ड। तो अगर आपको मेरा वीडियो अच्छा लगा, और इफ़ यू हैव गॉट एनी काइंड ऑफ पॉजिटिव वाइब्स फ्रॉम इट, then please, I would like you to spread this video, to implement these things in your life. And till that time, bye bye, tata, spread lots and lots of love, and yes, happy new year 2022 to everyone, to my viewers, to my family, to my loved ones, and to my husband. Bye.